Hey everybody, Sandman here from ParaReality Radio. I don't normally make videos like these. However, I'm making an exception this time because I really felt like I needed to. It seems that world famous Bigfoot hunter tracker guy Rick Dyer is back in the news again. He's probably most famous for faking having killed Bigfoot back in 2008 when he said he had a body in the freezer and it actually turned out to be like a monkey suit or some shit like that. CNN actually covered him making a press conference to the whole entire world and was later proven a hoax. Well, this was in Georgia at the time. Now he's living in San Antonio. And he's running this website called Bigfoot Tracker. And he's at it again, saying that he has once again fatally shot Bigfoot. Now, he claims that this happened in September of 2012, so that's been a little over a year ago. But he's only just now released pictures of the dead body. And it looks like, I don't know, a mix between a person and a hairy animal. It really looks fake. I mean, there's the picture close up of it. It looks like rubber of some sort. You know, it doesn't really look real to me at all. But however, regardless, he's saying that he shot this thing in December of 2012 and that he just recently went back to where he shot it and dug it up. That looks in really pristine condition for a body that's been lying, you know, buried in the dirt for a year or more. So there's no decay, number one. So that kind of is the first red flag. Actually, it's the second red flag. First red flag would be the fact that he's lied about it before. And the second red flag is that that's a very pristine body for it to be over a year old and been buried out in the woods somewhere. Anyway, he is once again saying that this is real, that he knows the last time was a hoax, that he's sorry, that last time didn't start out as a hoax, but that this time it's not a hoax and he's out to prove it, and that he's supposedly shown 130 people the body, and they all are like, oh my God, this is the real thing. But you know what? Who are those 130 people, Rick? Why don't you release their names? You supposedly videoed them, so release the videos of them seeing the body. Why don't you do that? He's also saying that he's going to have new evidence that's posted very shortly. What he has on his YouTube channel, the videos of the body, is just like a shot of the body, and he's got some sort of, like, I don't know, bisqueen or plastic sheet over it, so it kind of obscures it a little bit so you can't really see, and then you have that picture of that kind of fake looking face. You know, he's issuing all kinds of rants and raves talking about how people are going to be sorry, and that he's, you know, really for sure that this is, he's proven it 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is Bigfoot. And that anybody can come and look at it and sample it. But if they're going to come and examine it, they have to bring him money. That's the third red flag, Rick, that you're asking for money just for people to examine it. Don't you think that if this were the real deal, that you would let someone come and take some samples of it for free to prove your point that you've got it? And then the fourth and final red flag, he plans on taking it on a tour across the United States and charging people to see the body, like some old, you know, carny sideshow thing. That's not cool, man. And I don't really think that this is real. I'm sorry. I want to believe in Bigfoot. There is a big part of me that does believe that it's out there. I've never seen it myself, so you know, my jury is still out, but I do believe that there is something out there. And if you have a real actual body, quit being so elusive and evasive. Quit going on YouTube saying how real it is. Let's show some people some proof. So here is a challenge to you. I'm not even going to call it a challenge, Rick. I'm just going to say here is an offer to you. If this is truly, legitimately a body of Sasquatch or Bigfoot, like you say it is, I want to offer you to come onto my radio show, ParaReality Radio, and talk about it. Prove to the world that it's real. Come on and tell your side of the story. I promise you I will not attack you or make you look like an idiot or anything in any way. I will treat you with respect. However, there is a catch, and there's always a catch, isn't there, Rick? If you're going to come on my show, if you accept this offer to come on ParaReality Radio, I want you to bring a lock of hair from this thing and give it to me so I can send it off for analysis. I'll pay for the whole thing to be analyzed. I'm not talking about a strand of hair or two. I'm talking about a lock of hair, a clump of hair this wide. I want it. And I want to send it off and see what it is. That's all that I ask. I'm not asking anything in return, and I'm offering to treat you with respect and have you tell your side of the story. And look, you don't know me. You probably never heard of ParaReality Radio, and that's fine. It's just, it's a little internet radio program. I had never heard of you up until 2008, and quite frankly, I forgot who you were until a couple of days ago when this story broke, and I'm like, I think I know that guy, and I did some digging around, and sure enough, there you were back in 2008 with a hoax, proven, documented hoax. So now you're at it again, and if you want us to believe that this is real, quit being so elusive. It's just that plain and simple. You want to charge people to see it, you want to take the body on a tour of the United States, well, that's your right. You have possession of the body. Possession's 9/10 of the law, I guess, and you have the right to do that. But you're being really elusive, and you're not being forthcoming with a lot of information. You keep saying, oh, it's coming, it's coming. Why don't you just throw it out there instead of have bits and pieces? It's like you're making this up partly as you go along, and you're stringing people along. Back in 2008, you were charging people $2 to see pictures of the Bigfoot that you had killed, and it wasn't really a live body to start off with. It was a suit. That's fraud. And if you're going to take another costume or prosthetic creature or whatever on tour and charge people to see it and claim that it's real, that's probably fraud too. So, like I said, you don't really know me, that's fine. I'm offering for you to come be a guest on my show. I don't really know you, but what I'm saying is I'm a believer. I want to believe that Bigfoot is real because there's just so much evidence that points to it. But the way you're going about proving it, if you have a real body and given your history, it's not looking good for you, man. So I'm offering you, I'm extending my hand to you to come onto ParaReality Radio, bring a big old chunk of Sasquatch hair for me to send off to analyze. And don't worry, I'll pay for it, and I will let you get all of the claim and the glory that you're seeking to be the person that killed Sasquatch. Because I think that's a lot of what this is. It's you're stroking your own ego. You want to be in the news. You want to be famous. Well, you're already famous as a hoaxer. So let's see what happens now. Let's see if this is true. So if you want to be on ParaReality Radio and take me up on my offer, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm extending my hand to you. I'm offering you the opportunity. Get in touch with me, prradio@50g.com. Probably the chances of you seeing this video are 0, but I don't know. We'll see. But that's all I got. So I'll talk to you guys later. And ParaReality Radio will be back on the air in February with all brand new episodes. Maybe by then Rick will have gotten in touch with me, and I don't know. We'll see. As I always say, you'll just have to tune in, and find out. Let's see what kind of man you are, Rick.